So this video is going to be about leash pressure. Leash pressure is really the foundation of most of my obedience and how I communicate to my dog. So what you need is a dynamic collar, and I touched on that when we were talking about long line work. It's a collar that opens and closes with pressure. So a choke chain or a nylon slip collar, prong collar, or just a slip lead. So this is an all-in-one collar and leash. That's what I'm going to use for this right now. So most people walk their dogs on their, here Cedar, get in heel. Most people walk their dogs sit on their left side. So the slip collar goes, a slip collar or slip lead would go on over the dog's head with the leash part going out. If you turn it over and do it the other way, it doesn't release. You can see it gets stuck. It doesn't release the pressure as easily, so it doesn't communicate as effectively with your dog. You turn it over this way, apply pressure, release, see how it slides down, apply pressure, release. So you need to make sure you've got it going on the right way with this part coming off on over top of your dog's head. And again, I'll do it the other way. Hi, Quinn. If you apply pressure and release, it just kind of gets stuck. So we need to be making sure we're putting it on the right way. Are you going to train Cedar? It's a good girl. So it goes on over her head. I keep it up fairly high on her head and tighten it. There's usually a stopper on these. So I tighten it so that I can still get some fingers under, but it's not sliding down her neck. Hi, Quinn. Hi. So this, all we're going to do right now with this leash is teach what the pressure means. And what the pressure means is I'm asking you to do something. We want them to give in to leash pressure and come towards us, okay? Most dogs, that's why they pull on a leash no matter what you have on them, harness, collar, halty. They don't know what leash pressure means. They tune it out and they just pull through it. So how I'm going to teach Cedar knows leash pressure. Hopefully I can get a dog to show you how it would look in the beginning. But basically I'm just going to apply leash pressure and I'm not pulling. Literally just enough tension to make the leash tight. And I'm waiting for her to make the decision to move her feet towards me. When she moves her feet towards me, all the pressure on the leash goes away. You will actually see me actively push the leash back towards her. I mark it with a yes and pair that with food, okay guys? So I'll show you how it looks. It's gonna go quick because Cedar knows what's happening, but I'm going to apply pressure. I'm gonna hold her here. I'm applying pressure. It's not tight, not enough to push her. Like, see how loose this is? Not enough to pull her off her feet. I'm letting her make the decision to move towards me. When she does, I'm going to let all the pressure off, okay? And she's gonna hear a yes and get a treat, so. Yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. So you can do it in any direction. I'll try to get a dog that doesn't know pressure release, guys, so I can do this video with you, but basically, yes. I'm just wanting my dog to go towards the leash pressure, so yes. Yes, good girl. And it doesn't, in the beginning, it can just be 1 foot movement, okay? It can just be a little bit. It doesn't have to be a 5 or 6 steps. It can just be, yes, good girl. And Cedar's small enough, I could pull on this leash and make her do what I want. That's not the goal of this. The goal is to let her make the decision and learn how to turn off the pressure of the leash, okay? Yes. So right now I'm just rewarding small movements, and soon enough, once your dog realizes that those little movements are what we want, they will start being bigger movements, okay? Because then that's how I communicate with my dog on the walk. If she gets too far ahead, it would just be a little to get back in place. Good dog. But we're not there yet, okay? So this little pressure release game is the first part. I will try to post another video with a dog who doesn't know this yet so you can see what it looks like in the beginning, okay guys?